Just a slice more than anything else, but this is such a good-looking pitch. You can play a shot like that.
It's always been a good batting pitch, hasn't it? But the confidence of the Pakistan team is also remarkable. Watching them at the beginning of the Champions Trophy, and then of course at the end, and it's a good sign that domestic cricket must have been able to keep its momentum.
I guess a difficult question, Dave. That ball is stopped. I think it's David Miller with a very good stop. So the next question, I think it's a difficult question for you to answer, is when can regular visits take place in Pakistan? I think that's what the fans would like to know. How far will this tournament go in staging a regular test series or a one-day series for Pakistan in Pakistan?
Well, as I said, we get through this tour, hopefully safely, nothing happens, and the perceptions of the players will start to change. So the Australians in the squad, the South Africans in the squad will go back home and say, look, they were there, security was brilliant, these guys know what they're doing. And that's actually the most important thing, and they talk, so that there's slowly the confidence builds, and then maybe there'll be a short tour by a country like Sri Lanka or West Indies, and then hopefully the momentum will just keep building. But you can't be complacent. You still have to make sure that, as I said, we live in a dangerous world at the moment.
Yes, I think the stage was set by PSL. I think when the young Pakistani players shared the dressing room with the top professionals of the world, they came to know and understand the frustration of some of these young players, and of no fault of theirs, they were in a very, very awkward position where they couldn't play at home. And I think that message got relayed all around the world, which sort of opened the doors for Pakistan in a way. And I think the world also understood where Pakistan stands, and it's a miracle how we keep on producing young talent without having played at home at all since 5, 6, 7 years.
Absolutely. I mean, I suppose there is an element of, if you love the game, there's no other option, and you just get down and you make sure that domestic cricket is important. But in addition, it's not only the batsmen. I mean, the bowlers actually, in particular, some very talented-looking bowlers on show here, and it augurs well for Pakistan cricket in the future.
Dave, thank you very much for your time. I wanted to ask you a lot of questions, but we don't have it because of paucity of time. I can just continue with this conversation. But thanks. Enjoy the rest of your stay. Hope it's a pleasant one, comfortable one.
Thanks, Ramesh. Good to see you again.
Right, cheers. Thank you. It's 69 for 1.
$69 for 1 and 9. Babar Azam 11 of 14. Shahzad 32 of 27. Looks a good pitch. 170, 180 should be a good total to defend with the variety in Pakistan bowling. They're going in with extra spinner. Nawaz is in place of Fahim Ashraf.
Oh, it's well fielded in the end. It's a good strike, that, and he'll feel hard done by that he doesn't get away for 4.
It was firmly hit. He knew where the fielder was. Good effort by Hashim there. Fine leg. 9 and over from here onwards take them to 167. Brilliant effort by Collingwood. He still is top-notch fielder.
Yeah, very good at backward point. blue and yellow rather than blue and red.
I remember playing against him. I remember playing against Paul Collingwood in 1996. I never thought I'll see him play international cricket in 2017. That says a lot about what a shot. What a shot. Picked up his gap. Midon was up with the straight bat. Second boundary to Babar Azam.
Just continuing where he left off. Looks lovely. No flourish as far as the bat and the shot is concerned. Straight as you like, and no fielders behind there. And it picks up 4 more.
"41 years of age, still tremendous fielder, physically very fit, and a month ago he scored 177 playing for Durham in first class cricket, then century in T20 Blast for Durham as well. So I suppose for him age is only the number."
That's another good shot, and hands back this time, so he'll only pick up a single. They're sumptuous shots, those down the ground. This time, Ahmed Shahzad. Yeah, it is interesting to see that Paul Collingwood is still playing, and I guess if he was a bowler, he might not be going still. He'd have been convinced to hang the boots up.
I mean, as a bowler, fast bowler at the 41, you're in pieces. Forget playing. 10 overs gone, 78 for 1.
Good building blocks. Bit of a quiet period, which they probably wouldn't have liked, but quite happy that they have wickets in hand, pretty much in the same way that they did yesterday, and must then kick on once again. The same 2 men at the crease together and looking to form a partnership, not quite going as quickly as they were with the partnership 37 from 32.
Change of bowling. Imran Tahir will take the ball now. One of the top bowlers in world cricket, all the 3 formats: Test cricket, One-day cricket and T20. Look at the average there and economy rate, brilliant. 35 games, 56 wickets, 15.15 average, and economy rate 6.69, and career best 5 for 24, a match winner. And of course born in Lahore. Yesterday I mentioned this was Lahoriites. On social media people said there's no word called Lahoriites. In my book, I'm a Lahori, and I'm a Lahoriite as well, man.
You can make words if you like. It's okay.
It's my city, it's my country. I can do anything I want.
Your prerogative. Yep, you go ahead. I'm not arguing.
You can hear the noise in Gaddafi Stadium. It's unbelievable. The buzz.
Du Plessis needs a breakthrough, and generally he goes to Imran Tahir when he needs that, and seldom does he fail to deliver.
It's a Lahori thing. It's not a Mexican wave, it's a Lahori wave.
Not a Lahoriite wave.
And I think that's where Pakistan team struggles a bit from 8 till the 15th over. There should be a plan. That's a good shot. Nicely played. It was down leg side, offline, played it nicely. That sensible cricket from Babar Azam. 23 of 20. That was his 3rd boundary. Strike rate of 115.
Yeah, well executed. just redirected. The faintest of touches, and that's all it needed to be. Use all the pace there is on it, and away it goes for 4.
Bowled in! Nicely bowled in, mate.
That's sensible cricket. Boundary, then a single, rotate the strike, pressure on the other batsman. Ahmed Shahzad, this third almost run a ball, just over run a ball, 35 of 30. We're into 11th over, 85 for 1 Pakistan against 11. Remember, they won the first game yesterday.
Bowling!
8 runs from the over so far. That was his first over, Imran Tahir's. Wicket delivery. Again, sensibly played. 11 overs gone, 87 for 1.
.87 for 1 is a really good start. They need to get a move on now. Let's go downstairs now to Zainab Abbas.
I've got with me the Pakistan head coach Mickey Arthur. Mickey, happy with the start so far?
It's okay. We sort of set ourselves up for about 170 based on what we did the other day. The wicket's pretty similar, so we sort of set ourselves up for 170. Hopefully we can get about 180.
Now, you've spoken about Babar Azam being the most promising player of Pakistan. He certainly lived up to your words yesterday.
Yeah, he did. I thought he was outstanding. I think that's one of the most fluent innings he's played. And again, testimony to all the hard work he's putting in. He works extremely hard. He works on his fitness. He works technically. He's done a great job. So I just hope he goes from strength to strength because he's got a massive future.
And you're playing Osman Shanwari and Mohammad Nawaz today. How much of an impact do you think that's going to have on this match?
I'm really looking forward to seeing them bowl. You know, we want to have a look at those players bowl. We thought we needed a third spinner. We thought the wicket held up a little bit the other night, so a third spinning option for us was going to be good, particularly through the middle. And Hassan's just got a little back injury, so we don't want to risk Hassan for the game on Friday and the Sri Lankan series coming up. But that gives Usman Shanwari a really good go tonight, and I'm pretty excited to see him bowl because I think he's a fantastic bowler.
And your thoughts on the crowd over here? The atmosphere is electric.
Oh, it's fantastic. It really is. It's so nice to be at home in Pakistan, and for our players to play in front of their families, and that is fantastic. So it's really exciting.
The team looks fitter in general as well. Has there been a conscious effort to work on the fitness?
Oh yeah, there has been. I mean, the guys have worked extremely hard. Grant Luton's done a fantastic job with the boys. You know, he works extremely hard. They've taken to him, and it's testimony to the boys as well because they've bought into the regime that we've put in place. We're fitter, we're stronger, we're running harder between wickets. We can concentrate for longer periods of time. We can feel better, and that all goes well for us going forward.
And it's really heartening to see the youngsters perform the way they have. Hassan Ali, Shadab, Fahim Ashraf. They've all been chipping in and doing their part.
Yeah, they have, and I think that's so good for us in Pakistan cricket. To see the young boys come through is fantastic, and I just hope that they perform again because it just solidifies their confidence and it just gives them a lot of confidence going forward. But what it does do for us as well, it just gives us a depth pool. So we've got a lot of depth now, particularly in our bowling department, and that's good. Competition for places is good, and we pick up a couple of injuries, we can replace guys with experience. So that's really important for us.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Mickey, and all the best.
Always a pleasure.
No run there. Yeah, thoughts from Mickey Arthur, and one thing I'd pick up, nice for the players to be playing in front of their families, and I suppose some would take that for granted. Compare this time Wasim, and the time when Zimbabwe came, and what is it, 2 years ago, a bit more than 2 years ago, for those 3 one-day internationals and 2 2020s.
I think the buzz was there as well. Then Zimbabwe came for 5 games, 3 T20s and 2 T20s and 3 one-day internationals. And you can see not just the crowd at Gaddafi Stadium, the whole country is kind of glued to television. The Pakistanis living abroad, they're probably glued to television as well. It's just the love of this game is phenomenal here. The passion. I mean, if you get time on, say, Friday, Saturday or Sunday, and if you drive around Lahore or any city in Pakistan, you see the empty roads, you see the empty plots, empty fields, all full with youngsters playing one sport, and that's this great game of cricket. That's how much passion we have as Pakistanis. Good variations from Ben Cuttings. He's bowling different kind of slow balls, back of hand, the cutters, and then odd one, quicker one, straight one. It is a difficult wicket for a bowler to bowl in a very good batting deck, and that it should be in a T20 format. Cutting with the cutter.
Oh yes, oh that's beautiful. Fabulous shot for 6. First 6 of the match, and it comes off the bat of Ahmed Shahzad. It's 99 for 1. More fluency to his batting. Yesterday did well to run well between the wickets and perhaps struggled just a touch with getting boundaries. Not so today. 5 4s and a 6.
Once again, Pakistan in a solid position. These two did put up a wonderful partnership last night, and they're looking really good. 100 up for Pakistan in the 13th over. Another excellent partnership of 59 of 46 deliveries. Pakistan in an excellent position. In the air, and nicely taken. Miller is the man, and Imran Tahir picking up his first wicket. It's the second wicket down.
David Miller showing his class as a fielder. He is so good. Normally you park your best fielders at long on and long off, and Miller made it look so easy. Very good batting from Ahmed Shahzad. Is disappointed just when he was nearing a 50. Is gone. 43 from 34. Strike rate was excellent. 100 for 2.
Wasn't really anywhere near to the pitch of the ball, but look at the catch. David Miller, very athletic, is brilliant in the field. It's very, very difficult, especially in the deep. Sometimes the ball gets lost in the crowd, but kept his eyes on the ball and taken it very, very nicely.
Yeah, wonderful piece of fielding. Because it was hit pretty straight. He had to cover a lot of distance and then had to dive, roll over. It was timed to perfection, everything. Shoaib Malik timed his innings the other night to perfection, just when Pakistan needed a bit of a lift and impetus into the innings. He provided them with that brilliant window. Let's have another look at this. This was hit pretty straight. He was just a little bit wide and then bending low. and had the confidence to pull it off. He never was going to miss this. Yeah, they just steadied himself for a while. Took a little bit of pause. It wasn't as if he was tearing after it. He just paused for a second or two to make sure that he timed the dive and passed the ball beautifully.
Well, this is the time to pull things back for World 11. It's a tailor-made situation for Shoaib. Look at that shot. It was pretty full. It wasn't really there for cut. He just waited for it. Played it very nicely, Babar, in a great nick.
Yeah, I mean, look at the balance. He watched the ball ever so closely, and then with his beautiful wrist work, found the gap, had enough power on it. Tamim Iqbal diving full length, missed the ball. His range is improving. When he started off, Waqar, and correct me if I'm wrong because you worked with this guy, he was more an onside player than the offside player. Now he can cut, he can drive down the ground. It's just, his self-belief has gone up.
I think it's all about scoring runs. Once you're in the middle scoring runs and you're in that flow, the confidence start building. That's what happened with Babar. He's looking $1 million at the moment. End of the over, 106 for 2.
Yeah, it appears to be another 200 kind of pitch. They need to go at 12 and over to get to 190. So the end has got to be a massive one for Pakistan to end up with a double ton score. Wickets in hand, you'd want to fire away straight away. Let's see what World 11 can do, because they were in a similar situation last evening and just let the grasp relax, and Shoaib Malik with that thunderbolt innings sealed the day for Pakistan.
Well, I think what World 11 needs to do right now is to knit a couple of really good overs. Looking at the pitch, I think there will be few big overs coming down the track, but at the moment, because they have picked up a wicket, it's crucial to bowl those dot deliveries. Make sure don't give easy runs. Bowl that off stump channel. That's no good. That's way too short. We've seen yesterday that the pitch was slow, and very similar pitch, way too short for that surface. And Babar Azam, the kind of form he's not going to spare that.
Yeah, the other thing that he does so well these days is obviously pick the loose deliveries on the shorter side, on his pads, and found the gap. It's a square leg in position, shorter in length. Waqar, would you try that delivery every now and then? Pitch the ball short, maybe bouncer height, and not a half tracker but a bouncer actually, to make use of the square leg feel on a slow pitch.
Well, especially on a slow pitch, you cannot really bowl that half tracker. If you want to bowl a bouncer, it's got to be a really bouncer. Pitch it really short. It got to be up there on the shoulder head height. And also bowl these sort of deliveries, bowl those cutters, which we saw Pakistan did extremely well, which I thought the World 11 team did not do in the first inning yesterday also, and even today. They're bowling good deliveries, but then they give a 4-ball, an easy delivery to hit away. So if you want to bowl a bouncer, make sure that it's up there, it's up at the shoulder height, not those half-tractor waist height, because these two, both of these guys, they're in a sublime form. So you got to make sure that either pitch it up full, or if you want to bowl a bouncer, it's got to be up there.
Look for an uppercut here. If I were Babar Azam, fine leg is gone, is coming to the ring as well. Third man is up in the circle as well. Bowls a Yorker. That's good stuff from Cutting, just varying his length every so slightly. Sarah Pereira there making sure that the ball got back to the bowler as quickly as possible. Such a valuable length, that Yorker length. Good call in the end.
Yeah, he was looking for two. Shoaib Malik, the first one was taken very, very quickly. But as he turned, he just called it very, very quickly. Good calling.
Just not allowed them to settle down to one particular length. Very good bowling from Cutting. It's 115 for 2.
A little bit of drizzle. Samuel Badri comes back into the attack. Had a poor run early on. Ball 2 overs for 21. Although he did pick up a wicket, but been a little bit expensive for his liking.
You know, he's got loads of experience, Shoaib Malik, and good thing about his batting these days is that he doesn't panic. He'll take his time, maybe see off 5 or 6 balls, an over or 2, and then get as electric as that bike. Half tracker, that's belted but straight to the fielder. Once again, the balance at the crease was so good from Babar Azam. That's the reason why he's getting a lot of force behind those shots. Look at them. Almost all seats taken. Shouting slogans. Pakistan Zindabad. It's just been a very passionate day for them. Another passionate day, I would say. Cricket has come home. That's a massive response to the series. Lovely to see young faces, smiling, beaming faces, energetic crowd, bonding with each other. Nothing can be better than that for Pakistan. I also tweeted, Waqar, that, you know, I've been so proud, including you, I guess, to be part of a game that brings a lot of smiles to people. I think we really are blessed.
Well, the nation was starved for that. They were really hungry. They were waiting for this day. And look at these children. You never know. One of these might be a next star in making. 15 overs gone. 121 for 2.
has got this habit of blowing air into his fist before he starts an over, or maybe after every ball he does that, Imran Tahir. Even in hot, humid conditions, he does that. Normally, you blow air into your palm when you're cold.
I think it's very important for him to bowl a good over here, because the last over from Badri was a good one. Only gave away 6 runs. So if he can follow it up with another good one, that will create a little bit of pressure, a little bit of panic, should I say, among these two batsmen at the crease.
Well, we all love his energy, Imran Tahir. Got to be careful with kids. He looks a bit lost. Oh, yes, sir. That's a huge one from Shoaib Malik. It made a great sound that moment the ball hit the middle patch of his bat.
He loves using his feet. What a sound. It was just a beautiful sound. He knew it as he hit the bat. He knew that's going a long way. And that did go a long way. Another tremendous hit from Shoaib Malik.
Quick hands from Shoaib. Oh, they're appealing for caught behind. I'm not too sure whether it's a caught behind, but they've gone for a stumping chance there. It was bowled wide by Imran Tahir. Beautifully done by the leg spinner. He saw him coming out of his crease and then flighted it wide outside the off stump.
It was definitely a slow delivery. It was bowled a lot slower. A legal delivery, and that one spun very sharply, went really far away from Tim Payne. He had to really gather it from long way and come back, and Shoaib Malik had enough time to come back and put his bat back in the crease. Should be a not out.
The ball just got a little bit away from the keeper because it turned. It was a slow delivery, as Waqar just mentioned.
That's the only delivery so far we have seen that which spun. It's been up and down, not really spinning. Normally Imran Tahir bowls that googly which spins. That's beautifully timed. Just a little flick. Use the pace, Imran Tahir. Wrong line, without a doubt. Just a little flick.
Yeah, I think Shoaib Malik has earned that ball because he's threatening to come out of his crease and hit him straight, and so as a result he went fast and he lost the plot. It was a wide one down the leg side, quicker delivery, and helped himself, Shoaib, to a 4. Well played. 11 runs in this over so far. The ball to come. It's another wide one. This will be given as a wide, so he's preempting it now. He's thinking that Shoaib is going to come after him, hit him downtown.
Yeah, he's trying to confuse him. He's not sure which delivery Shoaib Malik's going to come down the track. That's a good delivery. That was a googly. 133 for 2. Pakistan in a very good position.
The finishing touches then to this Pakistan innings. 134 for 2 and projected at the same rate. They'll get to 167. They'll want more than that. And with these two men in operation, Shoaib Malik and Babar Azam, partnership 34 from 23, they could well do some damage. Look at the mini bowling. Samuel Badri will bowl now. He'll bowl his 4th over, his final one.
It's going to be very crucial for the World 11 to break this partnership, because in the last game also we saw these two, when they're at crease and when they're well set, it becomes very, very difficult to bowl out these guys. So break this partnership.
That's gone a long way up. Miller takes it. Samuel Badri gets the breakthrough. They needed that.
Yeah, cross bat. He was looking to go big. He got out in a very similar fashion in the last ball, the stroke one more time. Played really well once again. 135 for 3.
Looking to get under it and middle it. Doesn't quite middle it, it hits the bottom of the bat. Whilst he gets the elevation, doesn't get the distance, and oh, that's nearly popped out. And it's a smile of relief from David Miller. Yeah, it's a party all round. Just happy to have the cricket once again.
Well, I spoke about breaking the partnership, and here we go. Samuel Badri picking up his second wicket, and that too played really well. Scored 45 of 38 delivery. Imad Wasim played really nicely yesterday. He scored a 50. The strike rate is excellent, 161.5. No real control over that stroke, and once again it was David Miller. Popped up a little bit, the heart was in the mouth for a second.
Tenth time that he's playing against Pakistan, Samuel Badri. With these two, goes up to 15 for his tally in terms of wickets, and generally his economy rate is good. Prior to the start of today, it was just below 6 to the over, 5.77. It'll have gone up just a little bit because he's gone at just over 8 today, so it's now up to 6. But it's a good day out once again, and he's affecting the game and ensuring that he can shift things just at this crucial stage when they want to kick on.
Oh, ball, yes, sir.
Oh, straight throw, straight throw, and there would have been some joy for the World 11.
Yeah, it would have been a disaster for Pakistan, because they want to see Shoaib Malik out there till the end. It was a great throw, but just a little bit off target. It didn't take much long to throw it. He flicked it very nicely, but just a little bit wide.
He's quick, Shoaib Malik. And at that time, even he wouldn't have made his ground. It was a tight single. The idea being to try and get him on strike and not chew up deliveries. Imad Wasim. And look at this over. A wicket and just 3 singles. It's exactly what the World 11 needed. Just stall the progress.
Yeah, the second spell has been very good from Samuel Badri.
And that's what good bowlers do in all formats of the game. The different spells that you're involved in require different things, but in each period you need to be present and need to ensure that you can do damage, you can do the job. And he's certainly done it in this final one, Samuel Badri. A good day out, 2 for 31 for him from his 4. It's 138 for 3. Been around a while, Samuel Badri is 36 years old now.
Mone Mokal comes back, bowled extremely well today. It'll be crucial for the World 11 to finish really well. First 3 overs, Mone Mokal bowled, went for only 7 runs. Sarfraz not coming at number 5. Normally it's Sarfraz Ahmed who comes at number 5. Purely just saw that there are very few overs left, so it's better to send Imad Wasim. And also is a left-hander that can cause a little bit of worry for the bowlers. So that's a smart move.
Taking a long time to get this field set exactly how he wants. Mone Mokal, fine leg up, then back down. In the end, pretty much conventional. Head on. Nice shot. That's where he goes. It's a clean strike, not overhitting. And the good contact takes it to defence for 4.
That's exactly why he's been sent up the order, because he can really time it well, and he's in a good form. We saw yesterday also he hit a beautiful hit over mid-on. This time around it was neat, very neat hit, just pure timing, especially mid-on up in the circle. Well, he's pushed mid-on back on the boundary now. He's brought mid-off up in the circle.
Looking for the same shot and nearly through. Good fielding, Ben Cutting.
That's good running, especially from Shoaib Malik. He was up for 2 straight away as he played the delivery. A little fumble, but good running.
In the gap, yes, in the gap. Well played. Just decided Mone Mokal to test the middle of the pitch. Sees that Imad Wasim is quite good using the front foot and going over the top. Equally good over here. Good shot for 4.
I don't think the faster bowlers have really used that short delivery that well today. It was a half tracker once again, not really high enough to cause any trouble for Imad Wasim. He's got 11 of 5 deliveries, a couple of boundaries, looking really good. Look at that, that's a beauty.
Just it's all the pace of it. third man's come up into the circle, hence shot. He's trying to just help it over the man there, but no pace and unable to get to it.
I think the idea was okay. I thought the thinking was good. It's just that Mokel was very smart. He saw him changing the grip. They bowled a slower. It didn't give him any pace.
Out of your head, oh, misses. It's wide. Eventful. .150 has come up with that wide ball. Mokel just trying to close out what has been good work through the night. There you go. And the over comes to an end. 13 offered, a good one for Pakistan. 2 to go then. It's 1-5-1 for 3. Good power play, good enough certainly, and that suggests they're going okay in the middle stages as well. The issue is always trying to accelerate, and just when they seem to try to, they lose wickets. Oh goodness, oh, it might well be a no ball, you know, but he's just picked the man out in the deep. They're going to go upstairs to check for the no ball. It just looked like a full toss that he could hit anywhere he liked. And he picks the man out.
I think he just might be under that waist height because he was looking to go onside. He was leaning down a little bit, so it might be out. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think it's well over the waist height, so Ahmad Wasim might be okay here. That was a good hit, clean hit. Went straight to the fielder, but definitely no ball. There might be a free hit coming.
Even with his knees bent, that looks rather high. Yeah, it's chest height. A long way above the stumps. It's have a no ball and it'll be a free hit. He'll get confirmation. On and up. Keeping us in suspense. Wait for it. Wait for it. There you go. Finally. Hassan Raza was the TV umpire and has relayed the message. It's above waist height, and so a free hit because it's a no ball. Maybe distraught, Ahmad Wasim, because he'd have liked that to be 2 yards. 3 yards either side, perhaps a little higher, and away it goes for 6, and he gets the free hit.
I don't think he'd be thinking that. He'd be thinking, I'm glad that I'm still around. I'm here. He won't mind facing a little later. There you go. He's facing right now. Why is he on strike? That's the question.
I suppose because the catch is taken and they don't complete the run. Free hit. Didn't quite get all of it, so it won't go off to the fence. Good fielding that by Miller. Good arm. The bottom of the bat. They scored 36 yesterday, Pakistan, with the last two. It's good bowling.
Well, you don't mind that length as long as it's low. As anything above that, that can really become either dangerous for a no ball or it can really be picked by a batsman. So anything on the lower side, a low bounce, low short delivery, a low full toss, I beg your pardon, or a Yorker length, especially when there's a little bit of rain around and it's not reversing in this T20 cricket, it's very hard to control that Yorker length. And nowadays the batsmen, they really go deep in the crease like that. Shoaib Malik, he likes that. He goes very deep in his crease. He gives himself an extra millisecond to play all around the ground.
Himself in, and even when he went out, he'd have been disappointed in that he got a length ball that got him out at the top of middle. It's out, it's out. Comfortable catch for Imran Tahir. No wicket. Imad Wasim gone for 15. It's 156 for 4.
He normally plays that shot really well and couldn't really get the right pace, couldn't really get under the ball. He wanted to go maybe a little bit more finer. Imran Tahir was the fielder. In comes the captain himself at number 6.
Six for 4. And the skipper, Sarfraz is out to the middle, best score of 76 not out in T20 internationals. Have a look at that attempted ram shot. He doesn't quite get the angle of the bat and it slows it all down.
Much improved bowling performance from the World 11 bowlers, especially Tashara Pereira, who picked up his first wicket just now. But he's been on target. He didn't really bowl at those deliveries which we saw yesterday on the onside. Maybe it was just a new ball, he couldn't really control it. But yeah, today he was much better.
Gone, picks the man out. It's a golden duck for the skipper. Tahir again off Pereira. It's 157 for 5.
This is the second time Tashara Pereira got Sarfraz Ahmed out. That's the first duck of his T20 career. It's a short career, international career, but the idea was good. The third man was up. He wanted to just guide it for 4. Just found the fielder. A lot depend on this man now, Shoaib Malik, how he deal with this last over. 157 for 5.
157 for 5 after 19. Pakistan having won the toss and decided to bat first. It's Sohail Khan walks out to the middle. Might well have to do a whole lot of running. The hope from Pakistani is he doesn't have to run at all, and that would happen if Shoaib Malik can connect with the 6 balls that remain. That's the wicket of the skipper, Golden Duck, very first ball, just trying to guide it into the gap with third man out in the air, and he picks him out. It's up, and away for 6. Shoaib Malik becomes the leading run getter in T20 internationals for Pakistan, surpassing Umar Akmal.
Very good start of the over from Pakistan. Shoaib Malik once again looking really good. Played extremely well yesterday, and this time was looking to give a bit of room, saw the length and played it very comfortably.
It's a great start. Just the start that Pakistan require as they try to lift this score. They'd like to get more than 170. Nice shot. Lots of work to do for the sweeper. He'll keep it to 2. Importantly, Malik stays on strike.
I don't think Faf du Plessis will mind singles or even doubles at the moment. He doesn't want to see too many boundaries in the last few deliveries. That's why he's trying to move his fielders around. He's trying to cut those angles. Well, he's pushed mid-on right on the boundary. He's brought square leg in. He's got fine leg inside the boundary. Third man in. So they'll probably be looking to change the pace, what I can see from.
That helps things for Pakistan. Tough night out today for Ben Cutting. Yeah, a few nerves. You can see the nervous energy in that group as they sit in that dugout, because it's kind of an in-between score, not quite as many as they would like. These lusty blows might help. Not that one. Oh dear, he's put it down.
Well. This ball might be a little slippery because there's a little bit of rain around. The easiest of the catches he's dropped. He had a really good run so far. When you talk about catching, he got himself quite comfortable under the ball. Couldn't really hold on to that.
When it's not going for you as a bowler, I tell you what, oh, it's rather tough. And it seems everything conspires against you. He's gone for 45. He finally feels, oh, there you go, I've got one. And at least I can have a wicket to my name, and down it goes. And he's still got half the over to try and complete. There goes Shoaib Malik again, 33 from 21. Score 168. Yeah, the surface has been a good one, and the difference, has got to be said, has been the bowling of the World 11 side. They've bowled much better. Man there, no, too far in, and away it goes. It goes all the way. 6 more.
Totally misjudged that one. Not sure why was he so in. If he would have been right on the boundary, it could have been easily taken. But Pakistan will take that 6. Very crucial runs. One more delivery.
Taken this time. That's a top catch by Paul Collingwood. It was racing that. Fabulous hand. It's done all right, but he held on to it. So Pakistan, with that dismissal of Shoaib Malik for a really good innings, 39 from 23, and their innings 174 for 6.
The pitch looks really good, and once again Shoaib Malik played extreme good hand to get Pakistan to 174. He timed it well, but look at that for a catch. The catch has been pretty good, apart from De Happy. Overall, the bowling effort has been much improved. The spinners bowled really well. They'll be thinking, if we can have a really good start, the first 6 over, they can chase it down. But overall, Pakistan had once again a brilliant start, from Fakhar Zaman scoring 21, Ahmed Shahzad looked very good today. Babar Azam carried on from the form he had yesterday, and Shoaib Malik putting up a wonderful 39 of 23 delivery. Pakistan 174 for 6 in their 20 overs.
As a group, the World 11 side will be happy with their performance today. You look in the economy column, Mornay Morkel, very good, none for 20, just 5 and over. Badri was good too, early on, went for some but came back at the back end and finished very strong. Good contributions as well from Collingwood with a couple, and also Tissara Pereira 2 for 23 today, having gone the distance yesterday. Tahir 1 for 29. They've kept it reachable, that target. 175 is what they require. It's just under 9 and over, and they'll be confident of getting the target and staying alive in the series. We're back in a bit.
अब बताना है कि आप पाकिस्तान की क्या करेंगे ठीक होगा ठीक बात मुझे ये अभिजीत से शोर मचाते हो 1 2 3 ऐसा है पाकिस्तान देख लोगे अब मैं खुद बात करके आ रहा हूँ लेकिन इससे लेकर आ रहा हूँ कि जितने फैंस यहाँ पर आए हैं राजा देख लोगे ये हमारे लिए शोर बचाने के लिए विकेट शोर बचाने के लिए 1 2 3 अपने लिए गेमिंग होनी चाहिए
Welcome back, Pakistan, with a score of 174 for the loss of 6. It's a doable job on a very good batting strip here at the Gaddafi Stadium. Contributions from Babar Azam and Ahmed Shahzad at the top of the order. Shoaib Malik pulling off another very good innings, 39 from 23. Imad Wasim 15 from 11, looked engaged, looked active at the crease. And so Pakistan would be reasonably happy, not over the moon, but they've got a competitive score on the board.
More Merkels, 4 over 20, wicketless, cutting, bit expensive, in fact very expensive. 4 overs, 52 for 1, economy rate 13. Badri, 4 overs, 31, 2 wickets, bowled brilliantly. Collingwood bowled 2 overs for 18. Pereira, 3 overs, 23, 2 crucial wickets. And then Imran Tahir, 3 overs, 29, 1 wicket. Babar Azam played a brilliant knock once again.
Yeah, he's technically sound. He can hit the ball in many parts of the field, can sweep the ball, is a beautiful driver down the ground, can cut as well. His ability to time the ball and find the gaps, and I think another thing that was highlight of his innings, like the other night, is his ability to find gaps and ability to put the bad balls away to the fence.
Huddle, the skipper will have word with them just to remind them what was the plan, what is the plan. That's a norm now. Before every game, it doesn't matter if it's Test cricket, one day or T20, in any format, they just get together for a minute or two just to wish each other good luck and revisit the plan. So 175 to win. World 11, Pakistan won the first one. This is the second game of 3-match series, and it's a pack house at Gaddafi Stadium. And Suhail Khan listening very seriously to his captain. Look at the pictures here. If you pan around, the whole stadium is packed again as last night.
I think they work well as a bunch also, this lot of camaraderie, a lot of feel-good factor that Sarfraz has been able to initiate in the dressing room. He's working with a young squad, and that'll help him to grow as a skipper also. It was a big day for Pakistan yesterday. A lot of milestones covered, a lot of fanfare, a lot of energy amongst the crowds. That banner there saying Lahore, Lahore. And they had to throw the three-wheeler and get it started again. Just a wonderful day for all in Sunday. The World 11 is here. They were warmly welcomed by the fans, and they can't seem to get enough of them. It's another house full here. A lot of Pakistani flags, a lot of young girls and boys. What was remarkable was that they enjoyed the game, sat together, bonded beautifully. Just a wonderful day for all cricket fans, the entire cricket nation in fact. The channels went gaga over the event. They're having their own shows. Alright, it's Hashim Amla at the crease. What a strike force he is. Beautiful player to watch, very wristy. Should enjoy batting on this pitch.
Good strike rate as well. 130 plus. Imad Wasim, the #1 ranked bowler in T20 format. 21 matches, 23 wickets, averaging 17.69. Career best 5 for 14. Bowled brilliantly yesterday. Tamim Iqbal, another batsman, a man in form, played brilliantly this year for Bangladesh. 58 matches, strike rate 114, 450s, and career best 103. Imad Wasim will start the proceedings. Straight to the fielder, shot fine leg, no run, dot ball.
Such an awkward line, because that ball seems to be heading for a wide down the leg side, and then it curls back and goes towards the offside. World 11 desperately needs someone to stay there for a longer period, get a 60 or a 70, and I think they should be on their way winning this one.
Pakistan have lost only 2 out of 31 T20 games when they score 150 plus in the first innings, obviously. So now Pakistan scored 174, target is 175. We've got 3 spinners. Mohammad Nawaz, new inclusion today, left arm spinner.
Imad Wasim and Shadab Khan, the other tweakers. Shoaib Malik can also bowl, but I think of late he's not really been put into action by the skipper. Mohammad Nawaz, there he is, very good fielder. Playing his first game in Pakistan, Nawaz.
I remember Mohammad Nawaz clearly, that PSL game this year he played against, I think, I don't know which team was it, but he bowled the last over opposition, he needed about 5 to win, and they won the game. So that was brilliant. Race for Kota, that was against Peshawar. Another good delivery, another good over. Only 3 runs. One more delivery to come. Change of field now because it's the last ball. Square leg gone towards mid-wicket. Mid-wicket fielder inside the circle, gone behind the leg umpire just to save 1.
Nice into the gap. Should take 2. Yeah, he's rushing back for the second. Tamim Iqbal, good running. 5 in the first over.
एक बंदा मिड विकेट आजा, नवाज मिड विकेट आजा।
Pakistan scored 174. Again, brilliant innings from Shoaib Malik. 39 of 23. They were struggling in 18th, 16th, 17th over, and he came. He smashed his shots around, and it's a reasonable total now. Suhail Khan will take the new ball from the other end. Got a couple of wickets yesterday. High arm action, runs is nicely. Good slow ball. Bowls a good yorker as well.
Yeah, once again, good running. Worked the angle beautifully, Tamim Iqbal. He's become such a good player, Tamim Iqbal. Just a very good ability to play all the formats.
Good to see Suhail Khan running behind the stumps to cover the stumps. It's a habit, and I think he's getting into it. Fine leg is up in the circle. Could it be off stump? Oh, missed the opportunity here. Tamim Iqbal, low full toss. Definitely looking leaner, Rams. That's for sure. Look at this average.
Yeah, I mean, the focus was on his fitness. We know that he can bowl, he's got experience, he knows how to pick wickets, but it's just that he, in the longer format, he has struggled to deliver the second and the third spells as effectively as his first one. But in 20 overs cricket, I think is good enough, and his fitness has definitely improved.
The problem was the test cricket. He was the best bowler of PSL this year as well. Got wickets for Karachi. Breakthrough with the new ball, then bowled well with the semi-new ball.
I think it also sends a very good message to all those cricketers who've been sidelined because of fitness issues, that you can make a comeback if you're fit. 2 wickets last night, getting rid of the batsman with a couple of slow deliveries. 2 wickets in 1 over, in fact. I think the message is gone to the squad from Mickey Arthur. He wants them to be fit, and fitness will improve their performance, so they've taken that on board.
You can see while watching from outside, the fielding has also, you can see the buzz around on the field. Everybody's running towards their position because there's a left hand right hand combination, and the point fielder has to go every day. He's one of the top fielders in Pakistan team, Shadab Khan.
Keeping him honest on that line. All the field is in for Tamim on the offside. Good over, just 3 singles and 2 of the first ball. I like the intent on World 11 faces. You can see Hashim Amla, they want to make it happen. Just to make this series interesting. It's a must-win game for them. Oh, how good a shot is that? He's got this great ability to pierce the field and time the ball majestically. 14 without a wicket. Another look at that lovely piece of timing from Hashim Amla.
It wasn't a bad delivery at all. It was just middle off. Middle, in fact, straight delivery. But this is the beauty of Hashim Amla. It's so wristy. It's difficult to bowl against batsmen like him. And either side of the pitch. $14 for none in 2. Inside out. All the way for the maximum.
Showing his prowess as a strike force. What a shot this is. Hardly any risk taken, exposed the stumps, and then the bat came down heavy on the ball, straight as an arrow, and hit the screen on the full. Yeah, you got to admire the talent, and look at the flourish, the finish of the bat. Great to watch, Tamim Iqbal.
शाबाश शाबाश
Oh, clever, very clever. Showed him the stumps, then came back to where he was standing at middle and leg and flicked it ever so subtly into the fence.
Sensible cricket from Tamim Iqbal. 6 and then 4. I mean, he bowled well, he followed the batsman, but he went back towards off stump and then he played that short find. If there was a short find like there, he knew where the fielder was. 10 from 2 deliveries, 24 for none in 2.2. Required run rate only 8.55. They need wicket, the Pakistanis.
Yeah, if you allow him to bowl, he can be all over you like a rash, so you've got to make him think and change his angle. Quicker on the pads and it works. That angle was just about perfect from Imad Wasim on the fielder. Catch, just missed the man at shot mid-wicket, and Ahmed Shahzad does extremely well. He gave it a fierce chase. He looks extremely solemn. He's looking extremely serious out there, but really was well done.
Brilliant effort from Ahmed Shahzad. Look at that. Saved 2 runs for his team. Oh, he was going with the spin towards mid-wicket. There was a fielder there. 26 for none.
Yeah, how well was that guided? This is clever piece of cricket, and showing his talent, showing his entire repertoire. Beautifully managed once again by the left-hander. Big over for the World 11. 30 without a wicket after 3.
He was aiming for that area just a couple of balls before. What a great delivery. It was middle leg and fine square leg was up in the circle, asking for trouble. 16 runs from the over. Bit of pressure on Pakistan here. 30 for none.
Usman Khan Shinwari is the name. Left arm fast medium. Took a great catch outside the fence as a reserve player last evening. I don't know whether you remember that or not, viewers, but it was a one-handed brilliant effort. Last played for Pakistan in year 2013, so this is a big game for him. Mickey Arthur thinks very highly of this kid. I think because he feels that he can deliver the punch with his variations. Not very tall, Shinwari, but he's got solid temperament. He can be slippery, quick off the surface, and really Tamim Iqbal got late on that one.
Selfie moment. Yeah, he's a kind of a bowler it doesn't look that quick, but when you bat against him, it hurries on to you. He's skitty. That's what Ramiz exactly said the right way. He's skitty. A strong lad. It was yesterday when he took this beauty. One-handed.
Yeah, Wes, I think that may have earned him his place now in the playing 11, purely on that effort. Beautifully done.
shot from a class player. It wasn't a bad delivery at all. He was meant to nip back, and look at this. Stand and deliver. Look at the full face of the bat. Shot and punch. Oh, what a class player he is, Hashim Amla.
Yeah, key to success was how the head was so still. He washed the ball and then sliced it so ever so beautifully.
Players like him, for them, whenever they play a shot, it goes to the gap. That's incredible. That's how they maneuver their wrist and play, use their wrists.
Exactly, yes. And this time it's on the pads, and lucky escape. An inch here or there, that would have been another 4 to Hashim Amla. Just compensating a little bit, not allowing him that angle away towards the offside. Uber is the official transportation partner. Yeah, I mean, that's glorious. That is class from Hashim Amla. The more you look at him, the more you want to stand up and applaud the class that he is.
Treat to watch. I mean, if you see that delivery, he was kind of just there, going across, short of a length, finishing in the stumps, and he played this shot. Unbelievable talent.
I mean, the speed, that straight drive. It's a typical push away towards the onside for a run. Beautiful batting by Hashim Amla. Lovely to watch. 41 without a wicket.
I make 174 for 6 for Pakistan. Won the toss and decided to bat. And the response from the World 11 is a good one in terms of their start. 41 from 4. Here's Roman Rais. He runs into a Hashim Amla who is in decent form. Tamim Iqbal, who's looking brutal as well. They form a good partnership and giving the World 11 just the start that they require. Now look at the numbers for Roman Rais. 3 wickets. They bowled well. Probably a little more expensive than you'd like, but showed good variation, good temperament as well. And to come through at good times. A couple of wickets in an over to shift the game.
Well, that's what Sarfraz will be hoping, that he'll give another breakthrough to Pakistan. Roman Rais picked up 2 wickets yesterday in 1 over. It's been pretty watchful, Tamim Iqbal, especially against the Pacers. Did lose a wicket to Roman Rais yesterday, and I was trying to hit it big. He wanted to go out of the park and missed it completely, hit the middle stump, and that was the second wicket, and picked up both of them who are at the crease at the moment. The partnership's really good, 42 off 4.3 overs, and that's what they needed.
And what both these men will not want, Hashim Amla and Tamim Iqbal, is to be dismissed quickly, one after the other. And they'll look to ensure that, well, first of all, they don't want to get out to the same man again. They'll be aware of his slower ball, aware of his tricks. And you can see that in this over that he's bowled, they've been watchful. They can afford to, though, because they've started so quickly and we're going at 10 to the over.
No Hassan Ali today, so the bowling attack is pretty inexperienced. And you look at it, apart from Sohail Khan, who's been very seasoned over the years. He's played a lot of cricket, but Ruman Reis is very young, very new at this level. Shinwari is another one who's very, very young at this level. So it's a very young bowling attack. So these two batsmen, very experienced, they can take advantage of that, which they have taken so far.
Well trapped. Good over. Just 3 from it. 44 without loss. Yep, good skills.
Pakistan definitely 15 runs short, I would say, looking at the pitch, looking at the conditions, and especially later on in the evening it becomes even a better pitch to bat on. So they have to bowl really well and also got to keep taking wickets.
Work to do. Deep backward square. Keeps it to 2. Quite fortunate, the bowler actually. Sohail Khan, just leg side.
Well, throughout the day so far, we have seen that anything short is easy to handle, easy to tackle. Pull short, cut short is it's pretty easy to play on that pitch. It's a slow pitch.
A polite inquiry. Not entertained by the umpire.
Was a little casual there, Hashim Amla.
Oh yes, what a catch! He's such a good fielder, Shoaib Malik, and that is a superb take.
That ball was travelling. That was going very, very quickly. He's very fit. Shoaib Malik moved very, very quickly. Took it with both hands actually. Tamim can say that he's a little unlucky. Maybe another foot or two would have been a 4, but gone for 23. He's 47 for 1. Yeah, he timed it quite nicely. Watch that. He was travelling very, very quickly. Moved very nicely. Shoaib Malik kept his eyes on the ball. Experience come into play. Sarfraz knows that that's an important wicket. A very crucial wicket. They needed that opening. Tim Payne is the new batsman. Struggled in the first game to an extent, especially against the spinners. Once again came in when the faster bowlers are bowling, so might be a little bit easy for him.
Just an outstanding take. Got to be quick in terms of moving the feet to go the right direction, and then the impressive thing is that he goes with both his hands. And as you see him there, you see his body slanted towards fine leg, meaning that the ball had virtually gone past him, and he still manages to pluck it out the air, still kind of putting a dive in and ensuring that he keeps a hold of it as he rolls around. Excellent work.
Well, what they don't want right now, Holmes, what you were just saying there, they don't want to lose another wicket here. That was brilliantly taken. Didn't really give him much time to react, but reacted very nicely.
And that's where fielding comes to the fore in helping a bowler, helping a side. Because you ask Sohail Khan if he wants the ball to be bowled, they know he doesn't. Fine legs up in the circle, and it's just kind of giving him some sort of protection. But if you stray on the leg side, you're going to get put away. And he's looking to be offside, looking to get Tamim Iqbal to play a bit straighter, give himself a chance. And that, in essence, three-quarter chance, I guess you'll call it. And depending on who the fielder is that's there, and if he's outstanding, as is the case with Shoaib Malik, then you win one. And just on that moment, you can shift the game around. Slower delivery, a dot ball, and 5 runs in the wicket means 2 good overs, 2 good overs consecutively for Pakistan. 49 for 1.
Six overs gone, 49 for 1. Power play a bit better than Pakistan. Pakistan were 43 for 1. Pakistan were 43 for 1 after 6. World 11 49 for 1. So there is nothing between the two teams at the moment. 126 required of 84 deliveries. So the game's seriously on. Pakistan, they want to win the game, they need to keep taking wickets, especially a wicket of Hashim Amla.
They did it well yesterday. Continue to just pick up wickets. Here's Muhammad Nawaz. Left arm spin. As is the case for many of these youngsters in the Pakistan side. Nawaz getting his first international match in Pakistan. Needs to contribute an addition in terms of another spinner within the side, give that extra option.
Well, Pakistan gone with the extra spinner in this game. They left out Fahim Ashraf, medium pacer, an all-rounder, led Mohammad Nawaz, who does a similar job, but he's a spinner who can bat. Pakistan hoping that it might spin a little bit in the second inning. Yeah! But in the first inning, we hardly saw a ball spinning, and there has been a little bit of rain around. So the ball might skips on a little bit better. What happened here? Malik injured himself, I think.
Very well, beta.
I don't really see ball spinning, especially from a finger spinner. We have to really wait for Shadab, see if he can do it. But so far, with this finger spinner, the two left armers haven't seen anything turning, spinning.
It's well played in the end, and it's going to get to the boundary as well. It was a teaser for Sahil Khan.
How quick is this outfield? Sahil Khan was trying to catch that. It was scooped up. It wasn't really hit hard. And once it landed, it just sort of left him and went very, very quickly to the boundary.
Yeah. 56 for 1. Missed out there, really. Tim Payne just rotate, just one run, it puts enough pressure, and just to get him going as well. He gets to the boundary, doesn't want to waste any deliveries, and it's so important for the World 11 that this partnership between Amla and Payne gets going quickly, just so the pressure is retained on the Pakistan bowlers. In this little phase, it's them that have held sway. An over of 3, and then an over of 5 with a wicket, and then now an over of 7. Spoilt, I guess, for Pakistan by that boundary. Here's Imad Wasim.
Well bowled, Imad.
Well, this is a crucial period because the required run rate is 9.19. So you don't want to be too far behind when you talk about runs to the balls. So you're going to make sure that you keep pushing those runs.
Yeah.
And I think what Sarfraz is going to try to do is going to bring his main bowlers now and try to pick up 1 or 2 wickets here and push that run rate to maybe 10 or maybe more. Put more pressure on them.
Only one.
Like the battle between Imad Wasim and Tim Payne, who's looking to just give himself some room and force the cut shot away if he's got any sort of length to do it, as Wasim's just skidding it along. That's clever too, because he's taken all the pace off it. All he's done is bowled it quickly and at the stumps, and that time just change it up.
Oh, come on.
Another really good thing what Ahmad does is he doesn't really give you much time to settle at the crease. He goes back very, very quickly and he finishes over very quickly. Doesn't give you enough time to think.
It
was a tight single.
Come on.
Oh, hurry, oh dear, didn't pick it up. Straight to the man, he thinks he's got it wider of him, he picks that up. Amla's in big trouble. 60 for 1.
60 for 1. Shadab Khan bowled beautifully yesterday. Got very well disguised googly. He's improving day by day as a cricketer.
ठीक है शदाब. शाबाश. अभी तो नहीं, मुझे नहीं आइडिया.
Big shot, 6. Hashim Amla turning it on beautifully. 34 from 22 now.
Flighty delivery, picked it up nicely, was slightly fuller. He's a dangerous player, Hashim Amla, as we all know. Maximum, another 6.
So 108 of just 70 balls with 9 wickets in hand. You've got to favour World 11 to win this. Go over the line. Yeah, there's a wicket taking option for sure. It was Faf du Plessis was running away with the show. Caught in the deep, and then this lovely rounder. Sleight of hand and deceived the left-hander. Sarfraz is not too happy with that effort. He's got to come in. I think that's the other thing that needs to be understood by the fielders in the ring. You're in there to stop a run. Somehow it just...
I think as a fielder you have to judge yourself. Is a new batsman, he's going to block and run, or is he a set batsman? If you're a set batsman like Hashim Amla, obviously a couple of fielders from the inner circle come from the circle, give the single away at times. But a new batsman, everybody inside the circle should attack, more pressure.
Let's see how good he is against the wrong gun. Oh, beats him all, ends up beautifully bowled. Spin, leg spin from Shadab Khan. 70 for 1.
Right to delivery, look at the turn and bounce both. Beaten by this beauty.
He's got this great ability to slice the ball. Actually, when he's playing through the offside, it appears as if he's not playing with a straightish bat. He's ever so slightly slicing it.
The special talent, that's for sure. Oh, the ball kept low, beautifully bowled. Got the breakthrough, Imad Wasim, the bowler. Pain, bamboozled by him.
And clearly pained by that lack of bounce. It scooted along. And so first of the evening, he's still puzzled what happened there. It's a true beautiful batting strip, and mighty unlucky really to get that one. Yeah, gone for 10, 71 for 2.
Look at this, just kept low, base of the stump.
Skipper is in, Faf du Plessis. A very impressive record, and I I think it was this morning or maybe yesterday when he was named to captain South Africa in all the formats. 20 overs cricket, 50 overs in test match cricket, so he's here to support the cause for Pakistan. This is, in local lingo, is called a surra, a ghisi. Just didn't get up at all, it just scooted along. Unbelievable ball.
Not depend on the skipper now. Required run rate creeping up, 9.75. They need 104 of 64 with 8 wickets in hand. Lighter delivery, bit of turn from Imad Wasim.
Yeah, I mean he becomes a complete bowler if he can get that to turn, because he's very good with his straighter balls. Slower in pace and really deceive Faf.
बाहर कर दे आसिम भाई को, थोड़ा बाहर कर दे. शाबाश शाबाश शाबाश. No.
Took a ball and misfielded at cover. Allows him a single. And he's off the mark.
आखिरी अच्छा करना है.
And you need Hashim Amla to stay there till the end. 72 for 2 after 10 overs.
शाबाश शाबाश शाबाश.
72 for 2 in 10. Hashim Amla is playing a wonderful innings. And good to report that we've got George Bailey up here in the comm box. Welcome.
Good evening. Pleasure to be here.
Yeah, so how's the experience distributing those caps? And why were you wearing those glasses, those dark glasses?
The glasses are on because of the lightning. It was getting bright out there. The crowd's been very excited. It's been great to get around and see the passion, and just great to see people enjoying their cricket in Pakistan again.
Well, it must be a different kind of experience for you, because it's obviously a great tour. It's not a normal tour because you're here for the larger betterment of Pak cricket, I guess, and that's a good enough motive for you to travel all the way from Australia. So different, but nice, I hope.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're really excited to be here. I think the great thing for us is to see the Pakistani players playing in front of their home crowd, many of them for the first time, which is really exciting. And you know, your experiences as a child watching your heroes play it's really defines the way you love the game. So it's great to see so many young kids here as well.
Well, they feel that they've got a very strong case there. The leg umpire has gone for a review. We didn't get the entire picture, but Hashim Amla was just a little bit worried about Faf du Plessis' health. Head down, the wickets are broken. What do you think, George?
Benefit of the doubt to the batsman for me there. It's just that one frame, isn't it, in between?
Yeah, he knew that he was in trouble, so managed to somehow ground his bat, which is a good thing. I think it's just too close to call in favour of the fielding side.
It's an interesting dive, isn't it?
Maybe avoiding the throw, head down, exposing his helmet to it. So not out is the call. So this partnership will continue. I guess the question that everyone would like you to ask maybe is, is whether you had any butterflies in the stomach, did you have any apprehensions traveling across to Pakistan, or once you got the security clearance and when everybody said the tour is on, you were happy to come?
Yeah, absolutely. Once we had security clearance, then I spoke to a couple of the Pakistani players. We had Shahid Afridi playing with us in Hampshire. I spoke to him about coming across. He explained what it would mean to Pakistan and what it would mean to the country, which made it an easy decision.
Yeah, and not bad to be part of a World 11. I mean, that's got to be really special for you.
Absolutely. I am thrilled to be playing cricket, particularly with that man on screen there, Hashim Amla. That's a real honour. It is. There's some great players. The conversations in the change room have been fantastic. A really good bunch of guys. That's been really enjoyable. I feel like I need a notepad and pen to be writing down everything I'm learning.
78 for 2. There was a chance, a slight chance of maybe netting a run out. What do you make of a two-handed fielding effort for a run out chance, George? I mean, do you prefer a one-handed pickup, an underarm it maybe from that position?
No, I think that was pretty good. Obviously, one-handed may be quicker, but first and foremost, get the ball in the hands. Otherwise, you're certainly not getting the run out. So, just needed the direct hit. Probably on both occasions there, a direct hit would have been out. I've been really impressed with the Pakistani fielding. I think Mickey Arthur and Steve Rickson have done a great job. The team looks really fit and they're moving really well in the field. The younger players in particular are very athletic.
So in a World 11 dressing room, what is generally discussed? I mean, how serious are you guys playing the series, by the way?
We're taking it seriously. We absolutely want to win. We realise that there's a bigger picture too. But a lot of stories from a lot of the different T20 leagues around the place. Darren Sammy holding court with a lot of his stories, as you can imagine. He's a good storyteller. A lot of the boys have played together in different teams across the years, so rekindling a lot of those friendships. And a lot of different theories on the game, and talk about different shots and different balls. So it's been fantastic.
It does help when you're sharing the dressing room, playing various T20 leagues. I think it just clears a lot of air and perceptions, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's probably made it a little bit easier. A team that's thrown together really quickly, as we have been. We haven't spent that much time sort of gelling as a group, but having played in some of those franchises around the world, that's almost what you have to do. So you do get used to settling in quickly.
It's a wonderful player, Faf du Plessis. And there he goes. I mean, it's unfortunate that he got out just when he was taking off last night.
He was striking the ball beautifully last night, as was Hashim. This is a really important partnership for us. We've got some really good hitting to come. Tashara Pereira, David Miller, Ben Cutting, all really good hitters of the ball. Paul Collingwood. So it's just about getting us. We probably left ourselves a little bit too much to do last night. But once again, the Pakistani spinners have been very, very accurate, and that's you tick the score along, but hard to find the boundaries.
Just getting an impression that the ball is spinning a bit more second time around than in the first innings.
Yeah, possibly. We probably don't have big spinners of the ball in Imi and Sam Badri, so they tend to attack the stumps a little bit more. We had to laugh. Our analyst was telling us that's a great strike.
He's such a sweet timer of the ball, and it's just his wrist work. And then he seems to slice the ball. It's never the bat coming down straight on the ball. It's just like it's cutting the ball in half.
Yeah, it's pure timing, isn't it? He got beaten a couple of times last night with slower balls and managed to throw his hands through it. But that was a great shot. I think that cameraman might be in a little bit of trouble there. I think that hit him flush on the knee.
You don't identify big shots from a player like Hashim Amla, but in T20 cricket he changes colour like a chameleon. That's going down the leg side. Won't be given by the umpire. Good call. Well read by the umpire. It's 86 for 2. What a calm demeanour. Never ever seems to be ruffled by any situation.
His calmness is phenomenal. You spend a lot of time just watching him prepare in the change rooms, and he certainly he's never ruffled. Last night was particularly hot. I was getting the gloves ready for the other batsman. He said, "No, I won't need a spare pair of gloves." He's not a big sweater. And you're right. He's not, I guess, in the traditional sense, someone you would expect to be a great T20 player. But he's such a beautiful strike with the ball. He can hit all around the ground. And I think as the years have gone on, he's probably gained a little bit more confidence in his own six-hitting ability, and as he's shown when he does want to do it, he's certainly got some sneaky power in there, doesn't he?
He wants the guy on the micro. Phone to stop. That's beautifully timed and well blocked. That's good piece of fielding. And that's been a real change in Pakistan. The fast bowlers are feeling a lot better.
Absolutely, they are. They're moving well. They seem really really determined in the field too. I think there's some good competition for places, and no doubt the standard of fielding and fitness has become a key component for their selection, I think.
Yeah, Mickey Arthur has been extremely open and direct about fitness, and I think they seem to have bought into the idea. I think the younger lot feel that if they are to compete at the world level, they need to be fit.
Absolutely, and once again, I think that's a great thing of these T20 competitions played all around the world. You tend to get the best overseas players. The best players in the world coming, and the young players do get an opportunity to see how they prepare, see how fit and strong and how hard you have to work to be a successful international cricketer. So you've got that blueprint right in front of you, which is a great motivator.
That's straight and good enough to do the distance. Faf du Plessis with a mighty strike.
Beautiful strike from Faf. He's really strong down the ground. He's another one who manipulates the ball really well, but when he needs to.
I didn't have to jump out of his crease. It was all sweetly done.
Getting to the point now where you almost need certainly a boundary and over. Keep running hard, knowing that you've got the power to come, but this partnership, I think, has put us into a really strong position. Now just need someone to bring it home.
Maybe a single is on 49. George, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy your stay, and hopefully we'll see you day after tomorrow in the playing 11.
Absolutely, that'd be great.
All right, George. Cheers. Thanks a lot. 96 for 2.
Oops.
and du Plessis need to forge a partnership here and do it quickly. Thus far they're going just above a runner ball, and they need to quicken that. 77 from 40 is some ask. And it's been a really good job by Pakistan, who brought it back. Just go back to the first 4 overs and they're going to tend to the over at that stage. And I had to find a way to, number one, slow things down, and also a way to get wickets on the pitch that's looked pretty good. Shots of catch it. It will be taken. No, it won't. It won't be taken. Was up in the air a long time. Sohail Khan couldn't get to it. Looking for the ramp shot. Gets too much on it in the end. Despairing dive, but can't quite get there.
Hundred up. Required 75 of 38 with 8 wickets in hand. Set batsman in. Hashim Amla 52 of 39. And the skipper of du Plessis 14 of 12. Couple of big hits and change the scenario of this game.
There's one. Enough. Yes. 6 runs.
Much need boundary for the World 11, and that's 2 from the skipper himself for the maximum. He didn't middle it. Let's have a look at the effort by Roman Reis. Wicket delivery, didn't middle it. There was a fielder that had mid off. Oh, the timing. I reckon he should have jumped instead of just standing there and trying.
It's gone again. There's a man there. World 11 having to come out and play shots.
Got the breakthrough they wanted, the Pakistanis. Muhammad Nawaz point, it's towards extra cover, and ball went straight to the fielder. Caught Shadab Bol Nawaz, the skipper goes for 20. 106 for 3.
There's the effort. Doesn't get all of it, doesn't get much of it at all. And it goes a long way up in the air. And finally, Nawaz gets his man.
The big hitter, Josara Pereira. Look at the strike rate here, 143. And I think played like him, made for a situation like it. This required run rate 11.50. And this is Faf du Plessis departing. He was aiming towards mid-off. If he would have aimed towards extra cover with the spin, he probably would have gone all the way, but not this occasion. Outside edge, a very comfortable catch, confidently.
They're desperate for some lusty blows. And Josara Pereira, they can strike it. They can strike it, all right.
So I think Shadab will be more bowling about lot more googlies than the stater to him.
Yeah, whilst Hashim Amla is the key to the World 11's chances, the others must still contribute at the other end. The rate going to 12. They must still find the boundary. Can't afford to panic though. There's still got to be a calculated method and little targets as they go along to try and get to the required score.
And as we know, his favourite area is mid-wicket, mid-on. That's where he's going to aim, and that's where I think Googly will be very handy from Shadab. Again, the Googly has to be from middle leg, especially against Pereira, because he goes towards mid-wicket region, and in the process he might take an edge.
This is good from Shadab Khan. Just 2 more balls to go. He's gone for only singles thus far. Not necessarily as good a day as yesterday, but he can be happy with his work for the night. Not given too much away. Few ones for 3. Yeah, good. Nicely done. Singles won't hurt. 1-1-2 for 3.
Pakistan at this stage 121 for 2. As comparison, World 11 112 for 3. They need 63 from 5 overs with 7 wickets in hand. Set batsman looking good. Hashim Amla 55 of 42. Tishara Pereira just walked out. He's on 3 of 3. Roman Rice, he's got mid-on back, mid-off back, final up, third man up. So that shows with this sort of field. Oh, misfield. We're going to come back for 2. Suren Pomi, as you know, as a bowler, as a fast bowler, when he gets fine leg up, third man up, that means 60 to 70% will be slow balls.
Yeah, that's one of the 2 things. Number 1, there'll be slower balls. Number 2, they pretty much have to be very straight. And the length has to be kind of fuller than short. And you miss by just a little bit, you'll be punished. And he's quite lucky there, because all that Amla will be doing is trying to figure out a way how he can glide the ball leg side or offside. And if there's any field where you have either fine leg or third man back, then it gives you a little bit of a margin of error, and you are intentional on the side that you're going with.
I think especially against the likes of Tishara Pereira, because as we know, he's a strong non-side player. If you have third man back, you can attack the outside off some Yorker, especially at this stage of the game when required run rate is just over 30 runs and over.
In the gap, 1 bounce and gone for 4.
Yorker, or there'll be a slow ball. Picked up the shot beautifully, Hashim Amla, between mid-wicket and mid-on. There were 2 fielders there, and he put it in the gap. That's the quality of this great player. 8 runs from the over.
Oh, it's an innings. He's played really well. Oh, it's so good to watch when he plays his shots, when he scores a decent score. Great batsman. Don't need
124 for 3.
Yeah, couldn't afford to miss the length. And there's that little glide that he'd have been searching for all the way through that over. Had to wait some time. Sohail Khan, 1 for 14 from his 2 overs. Always so energetic, wholehearted as a bowler, as a cricketer. Big job here. Yeah, nice time to bowl. 12.75 is the required rate, and I say that's nice. Only one way the batsmen are going, but it's a lovely cushion if you're the bowler. Fine leg and third man up in the circle. How was that is the call. How was that, umpire? Please give me the ball, is what he says, and I'll have a little check of it.
Well, the Pakistani captain is hoping that the ball is bounced quite a bit, so it'll take some sort of kicking. The soft signal from the umpire is not out, so they believe that it has bounced off the ground before it got to Sohail Khan. But you never know. You got to wait and see. First thing first, nowhere near to that no ball line. Nope, nowhere near the foot. It landed on the surface, on the pitch, and then hit the pad and scooped up. Clear, very obvious, so should be not out. Not out. But I think Sohail Khan will take it. A dot ball at this moment is like gold. So you keep bowling more dot balls, there will be more pressure on the World 11.
The equation stands at 13.3 to the over. Tisara Pereira, powerful striker. 4 from 5 at this point. He needs to find his range, get himself going. They still need to take it very deep, the World 11. Not try to do it all in one over. Get the 51 they need. And when they do get bad ones, need to make sure that they put them away, just so they keep the pressure on. Partnership 19 from 14, so it hasn't quite got going.
Yeah, he's struggling to find the rhythm, to find the middle of the bat, and they cannot really afford too many dot deliveries. They need to move on, and this man can really do the job for the World 11. He's on 66 of 47 deliveries. Pakistan will be happy with this field and this situation as long as the boundaries very quickly. Slow delivery from Sohail Khan, got the length wrong, and Tushara Pereira got under it. Didn't really kept it in. He made sure that he gets everything behind that, quite from the middle of the bat.
Hold that decently. It's so well struck. Anytime that is hitting into that onside, strikes it so well. Incredible chalk and cheese how well he hits leg side and how poorly he hits offside. Nine off the over. One more just to finish it off. Got to finish it well as the bowler. It's good bowling. .134 for 3. One toss, Pakistan. Decided to bat first. 174 for 6. You'd say he's a middle of the road kind of total on a surface that looks pretty good. Although that being said, average scores here around 150 in 2020 cricket. World 11 in their response. 134 for 3. Yeah, 41 from 18 is a tough ask. Not impossible by any stretch of the imagination. Holds it well. Roman Reis.
I think that's what Pakistan did really well in the last game also. They bowled very nicely, especially in the death overs, with their variations. Especially Roman Reis. He's got that beautiful back of the hand, slow delivery. It deceives the batsman.
Oh, he's right in the block hole.
Yeah, they've been very accurate. We saw Hassan Ali bowling a couple of really good jokers, and now Roman Reis. Once you've got that the back of the hand slow delivery, and if you can mix it up with that kind of yorker, it becomes almost impossible for batsmen to get away. Don't really know what to do with it. And his arm speed never changes. That's plus for the bowler.
Oh, wow. Oh, I just had to hold on there because I thought he might have chipped it too long on, but it hit it well enough. Even though it was high on the bat, away it goes for 6.
Well, it's been a while that I've seen Tushara Pereira coming really good, and this is what he's capable of. He can hit the ball a long way. Ideal situation for him. This is a second 6 he hit.
Hit it too well. Didn't get back for the second. Good fielding as well.
Very well bowled. Very smartly bowled. Didn't give him any pace or the length which Hashim Amla was looking for. He's been out there for a long time, Hashim Amla. Still struggled to get the pace of the ball. Nicely dipped that one. That was an off cutter from a left armer.
Gutsy to have it that length and a slower ball, because it's basically second guessing the batsman who's waiting for one that's quite full. .142 for 3.
He's too good, isn't he? Ruman Reis getting better and better every game. Still got one more over. So out of the two, he will be bowling one more. And that will make life very, very difficult for the...
A couple more of those would help a great deal. Sarah Pereira 25 from just 11.
Yeah, he's got to keep going. It was full toss and timed it very nicely.
Fielder there. Oh, hurry, hurry, hurry. He's okay. Get back for the second and keep the strike to Sarah Pereira. You just get the sense that he's the man to do it now, can clear the boundary with ease.
Yes, Sarfraz was very angry, very unhappy with the throw. He wanted the fielder to throw the ball to non-striker's end. Hand on the hips. He knows what Pereira is capable of.
That'll be wide. He'll have to bowl that one again. It's such an important over, this one. So important for Sohail Khan to leave Ruman Reis with a decent number to try and defend. And in the case of the manageable number of runs in that final over.
He's going to take a deep breath, Sarfraz, isn't it?
Yes, he does.
He's getting very angry.
Well bowled, well bowled. He'll be back for a second. Three deliveries. Three important deliveries. What can Tessara Pereira do with them? Now, nervous energy, twitching in the World 11 dugout. Similar sort of reaction, similar sort of behavior in the Pakistan dugout. 22 from 9 is the main equation. Yeah, he's forgotten that he bowled a wide. 3 balls to go. That's a good strike. Oh, down! Oh, wow. You would put your house on it. It's Shoaib Malik. So good, such good hands, and he puts it down at such a crucial time.
Yeah, it was a good height. It was a very good height. Normally very safe pair of hands. We saw earlier him picking up a beautiful catch, a short fine leg. This was easy. There was no problem. Misjudged it completely. This might be very costly, this catch.
Bam! Well, that's gone a long way. What a shot. And what a way to bring up the 50 partnership. Tessara Pereira.
Oh, you beauty. That's what Tessara Pereira is capable of. What's that? Another full toss. That one went high and handsome. Long way. Game in World 11's hands. One more delivery of this over left.
And the equation has changed drastically. 14 required from 7 balls. I would love for this to go out the ground as well. 19 off the over so far. Well bowled. It'll only be 1 and Pereira will stay on strike. 13 from the final one. The World 11. 162 for 3 and striving to stay alive.
how badly they needed that over, the last over. 20 of the over. 13 required of 6 deliveries. So far, Ruman Reis has bowled beautifully. Can he win the game here for Pakistan? He's got all the goods. He knows how to bowl in this sort of situation. He's got the slow deliveries. He's got the Yorkers. Can he deliver now under pressure?
Here goes Ruman Reis. Oopsie. Wide. -1. Still the 6 balls. Expectation at this stage will be that Thisara Pereira, who just took the previous over for 20, should get the World 11 over the line. However, don't take it for granted, because he's got good skills. Ruman Reis, the issue is execution under the pressure. He's looking to be wide of off stump. Thinking two. Oh dear, misfield. They'll get back. They might get back for a third. Just 2. 10 from 5.
A little while earlier, people were leaving. They were thinking that Pakistan had won this game. A little fumble cost Pakistan another extra run. But they have stopped. They have stopped at the gate. They want to see these last 5 deliveries.
Thinking 2, only 1. Well fielded. Another opportunity to field it, to rectify the previous error for Shadab Khan at long off, and he does exactly that. Yeah, there they are. That's who you're talking about, Waka. What a see. Well, hold on, not quite done yet.
Yeah, they stopped. They want to see the last bit. They thought Pakistan had won this game.
Is it out? Will they take it? It's safe. They'll get back for 2.
Well, it's all happening. It is all happening.
Energy sapped from Hashim Amla. So much so that he can't quite get the connections anymore. He's got his 2nd highest score in 2020 internationals after his 97 not out against Australia in Cape Town. But can he get this World 11 side over the line? Shot, just 1. Equation 6 from 2. Importantly, it's Thisara Pereira who's on strike. Look at that, he's breathing heavily. Part of it will be the heat and exertion. 55 balls out there, 72 runs to his name, but also the pressure. Hot in the kitchen. Good discussion. Knows exactly what he wants to do. Skipper might well be asking him rather than telling him at this stage, because you want your bowler comfortable.
Well, these two have played cricket together in Karachi, a lot of cricket together, so they know each other really well. They understand each other very well, and I'm sure Sarfraz is going to leave it to him. He's not going to really push him to do something what he wants.
Unless his thinking is totally wrong, then you've got to suggest the right thing.
That has given them a little bit of time to have a breather, take a drink, not only to the bowler and the captain, also to the batting side. They also need to just catch their breath.
Super over